Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be talking about aphids and how you can kill them, because this is the only way to get rid of them. So aphids, they're these little grayish, greenish things that get underneath side of the leaves of your kale, tomatoes, Swiss chard, anything that they can eat, and they will destroy it pretty fast. And I got invaded by aphids overnight, and I tried a couple of quick solutions that didn't work, but I will give you a list of all the things that you can do. So the first one that I actually tried last year, because I thought I saw some aphids, is I used the yellow Dixie caps and I put Vaseline on them, and apparently aphids are attracted to the color yellow, so they were supposed to stick to it. Well, that didn't happen, and I might have not had aphids, it might have been something else. But here is what I tried with my Swiss chard and my kale and my tomatoes, and it didn't work because it only works if you have a few of them. So you basically just take your thumb and you rub them off the leaves. And I had so many of them, and the leaves were so gentle that I couldn't really rub them off, as you can see here in that picture, right here. And the next thing I try to do is blast them with the hose with water, because this is another thing you can do to get rid of aphids. However, I about blasted my kale out of this planet because it was so tiny and so little, and the water spray was so strong, so that didn't work for me. So I went to step number 3, which is, I forgot my visual. So in 500 milliliters of water, I diluted 1 tablespoon of organic dishwash soap, and you can find environmentally friendly dishwash soap at Whole Foods, and also Costco sells it too. I buy it from Costco. But first you put the water in the 500 milliliters of water. That bottle, I believe it's about 500 milliliters. And then you add 1 tablespoon, and you just start twisting it very slowly to mix it very well, because if you shake it, it's gonna, well, I'm not gonna use this, so yeah, if you shake it, it gets all bubbly. But I used that, I sprayed my leaves, and overnight all the aphids were gone. But I went into a panic mode because they were everywhere, and I believe I destroyed a couple of my kale plants, and I almost destroyed my tomato plant, and I will take you closer to show you that right now. Let's go. So this one over here, guys, is the kale plant that I tried to blast with water, and I pretty much destroyed it, but now I see that there's some new leaves coming out, so I'm just gonna let it be, and I'm gonna water it. And I did add some organic fertilizer to see if I can get the kale to grow. But I'll show you a couple of other plants that I also about blasted out of this world, and they made it. So this guy over here, I blasted with water because I went into a panic mode, but as you can see, it made it, and now it's starting to grow new leaves. But these are the leaves, and you see how the aphids, I think the aphids ate the leaves here, but I'm gonna let this one be for a little while before I get rid of it. But it's definitely aphids free after I sprayed it with the solution. I don't have any aphids at all, and I may have to get rid of the first few leaves because of the soap that I use. I mean, I know it's environmentally friendly, but I wouldn't eat it anyway. But still, you know, you see there is new growth coming, and it's the same with the rest of the kale plants. And over here with the Swiss chard, you can see that I was way more careful. I would just flip the leaves over and spray them carefully. And actually on all the kale plants, I already clipped the leaves that I sprayed. So these are all fresh, nice, healthy, organic leaves that are growing now. But I would basically just take the leaf, flip it over, spray it, and let it be. And the most important tip I can give you as far as spraying your plants with anything organic or non-organic, don't do it in the middle of the day. I freaked out. I was actually with my sister on the phone, and I was going through the backyard, and I said I gotta hang up because there are aphids everywhere. And I went and I made the solution right away because I tried the whole finger thing and it wasn't working. There were just way too many of them. And I made the solution with the dish soap and the water, and at about 12 o'clock noon, right when the sun was up high and the temperature was about 96 degrees, we had a couple of really hot days here, I started spraying, and I will show you how I might have possibly destroyed one of my tomato plants, unfortunately. This is what panic would do to you. So I don't know how well you guys can see because the sun keeps coming and going, but these are leaves that I sprayed with the solution right in the middle of the day, right here too. There, this one it's almost dead, and they I burned them, basically burned them, destroyed them. So but I will let this plant be for a little bit. This plant may have some other problems because it's getting pretty old, and it has so many tomatoes, so I gotta keep it for a little bit. But and I did the same thing with the kale. I had some of the leaves in the kale burned. I did clip them already. But yeah, don't do it when it's hot because it's gonna burn your plant. And another thing that you can do is take either Vaseline or honey and just rub it at the base of the plant. I did this last year, and that will prevent aphids from climbing up because they will stick to the sticky Vaseline or honey, or whichever one you used. And you can see my tomato plant looks like a Christmas tree because I'm trying to keep the birds away because they keep eating my tomatoes. They moved from the cherry tomatoes to this tomato plant now. So, in my opinion, the best thing you can do as far as aphids is just spray them with the soapy water, and that will take care of it within hours. It worked for me, hopefully it works for you too. And just make sure to use some sort of environmentally friendly. If you don't like to wash your dishes, spend the money to wash your dishes with environmentally friendly soap. Just buy a bottle and have it for your plants, because you don't want to be eating this stuff. So if you guys have any questions, please put them in the comment section below. If you like this video, please give it the thumbs up. And if this is your first time visiting my channel, please subscribe for more videos like this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.